Hi, my name is Mike Solomon. Welcome to a webinar presented by the law firm of Solomon, Steiner Peck. We have 3 offices, one located in Mayfield Heights, one in Independence, and one in Westlake. Any of those offices, we meet with you and be glad to discuss your issues. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 216-765-0123. And later on at the end of the seminar, we'll give you more of our contact information. Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Laurie Steiner, partner here at the firm, and I'm going to be talking about probate avoidance first off. What is probate? So the first thing we're going to talk about what is actually probate. Probate is the court process by which your probate assets are administered. So having a will doesn't avoid probate, but having a will is really important in case you do have to go through probate, even though we're going to try to avoid it. Probate assets are what goes through probate in the end. So what are probate assets? Not everything is probate assets. Basically what your probate assets are is anything in your sole name on your date of death. So we got this process in court. Why do we want to avoid that process in court? Well, there's a lot of problems with the process. You have to actually go to court and file the will. So that costs a filing fee. It takes some time. The executor has to file the will in order to be named as the executor under the terms of the will. So sometimes that executor has to post a bond, sometimes they don't. But they have to go to court, file the will, and then within 90 days they have to file an inventory of your probate assets to the court. After the inventory is filed, then the court will have to watch over the administration of the estate. If there's bills to be paid, if there's taxes to be paid, anything that needs to be taken care of, the court watches over and makes sure that the executor takes care of those steps. Sometimes the executor has to ask the court's permission to do various things, like sell the real estate. So there's other ways to avoid probate. One is if you have a surviving spouse, so you're a couple, and most of the time when there are couples, they want to leave their assets to each other at death. So leaving assets that way between spouses is easy by having them titled joint and survivorship. It works fantastic because that's where you want the money to go. But joint and survivorship is not necessarily the best thing if you're leaving now assets from the surviving spouse to the children. Because joint and survivorship ownership means that you have ownership, the children have ownership, and they might, take advantage of that ownership and possibly, try to dip into the money. So for bank accounts, you can title those assets in your own name, POD, payable on death to your children, and that avoids probate. If you have stocks, if you have a house, if you have a car, those assets can remain in your own name, but then you title them TOD, transfer on death to your children, and that avoids probate. Retirement funds, life insurance policies, those type of assets, you have to designate a beneficiary. So you're naming your children to take those assets upon your death, and that avoids probate. But no matter what you do as you're going through your process of estate planning and you're thinking about probate avoidance, you need to see your attorney. You need to get legal expertise to make sure you've got your assets titled in the best way possible to avoid probate in your circumstance.
Well, thank you for watching our seminars on estate planning. I hope you found these topics useful. If you'd like any more information about this, you can certainly give our office a call at 216-765-0123 or go to our website and email a request to have a personal planning appointment. Contact us and we'd be glad to help you. Thank you very much.